House Majority Whip. Congressman, great to have you on the program.
Great to be with you, Maria.
So what can we be doing right now to ensure that we don't get these kinds of hacks? Is the president right?
Oh, well, no. In fact, that this is the president's administration. Typical example of the president having something happen right under his nose. For goodness sake, the White House was hacked not too long ago, and then trying to blame somebody else. This is the second attack at OPM, the second data breach at OPM. This is a federal agency that the president has authority over, not Congress. Obviously, we're going to look into this at the congressional level, but with 4 million more federal employees having their personal data, Social Security numbers, and other information at risk, the president ought to be working with us to do more to go after China and these other countries that are trying to steal data, not just at the federal level, but in the private sector as well.
It certainly identifies a vulnerability. So can you talk to us about the vulnerability that we face right now as a country? How safe are our computers? I mean, government computers.
I mean, the fact that you've had multiple data breaches, not just two at OPM, but even at the White House. The White House has been hacked themselves. It shows you that these state sponsors, this isn't just some kid sitting in a basement. I mean, these are countries that are actively going and trying to steal data, not just of federal agencies, but of individuals in major corporations. So it's a major problem. It's been a problem for a long time. We need to do more. We've passed 2 bills out of the House, by the way, to increase protections of individual citizens and federal agencies. The president sat on the sidelines for those legislations. Maybe he wants to get in the game, roll up his sleeves, and work with us to get those bills signed into law.
You know, it's interesting because there is a balance to walk in terms of protecting our data, but also protecting our privacy. So let's talk about the disagreements and how you walk that balance. I guess Mitch McConnell and John Boehner sort of went at each other and had a conflict over the use of protecting data and the Patriot Act.
Absolutely, and you know, when we went through this in the House, it was a real delicate balance that we worked out to make sure that our intelligence agencies can gather the data they need. Terrorists all around the world who we know want to do us harm, while also protecting the privacy of individual citizens. And it's a delicate balance that I thought we worked really well to achieve, and it was a bipartisan agreement we got. We sent it to the Senate. They maybe wanted to go in a different direction for a while and realized to get to 60 votes, it's hard to strike that balance, and we did a good job in the House. Ultimately, they took the bill that we passed and sent that to the president, and he just signed it a few days ago. So I think this is going to continue to give our intelligence agencies the tools we need, but we also added new protections for individual privacy of American citizens.
That's what people want to know. We want to talk more about this, Congressman, a lot more with Congressman Scalise this